Hello, hello, it's Rachel here. Happy Monday. We are here continuing our year of self-care. I'm a little under the weather today, so in the name of self-care, I've gone ahead and I've canceled my appointments. I'm going to tuck in and grab a good book and rest and nap and read and nap and do the things to take care of me today. And one of those is actually just stepping outside for a moment, getting a little bit of fresh air. That always, even when I'm feeling under the weather, really helps my spirits, being near these beautiful flowers and in my garden. And I wanted to make sure I did go ahead and continue to connect because it's just so easy to pop on here and do a little quick conversation about self-care so we can continue our journey. So let's see, what is our focus going to be this week for self-care? All right, what's we got? Magnificence. I am going to be very curious about this. Let's see how this unfolds. So we have this beautiful person on the front cover, kind of hugging themselves. So actually this act of hugging ourselves in this way is called havening. And it's actually a really great way to calm the nervous system, to release feel-good hormones in the brain, chemicals in the brain. So that self-hugging is such a good thing we can do for ourselves. And on the back it says, own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. Wow, okay, so this is going to be an interesting one to unpack. So how does owning, excuse me, how does owning our brilliance tie in to self-care? Well, when we think about a simple definition of self-care that I really love is just doing anything that helps you thrive in your life. Any act, any action in your life that you do that helps and supports you in thriving is an act of self-care. And so when we own our magnificence and we recognize that there are things that we are bringing into this world that will be of benefit to ourselves, to others, our brilliance, our intelligence, when we really trust and lean into that, then I think we begin to navigate the world from a place of like, yes, I have something to contribute here. And that is going to help to counteract so many of the negative false beliefs that come about as a result of trauma. Like, I'm worthless, I don't have anything to offer, I'm dumb, I'm broken, all of those sorts of things. And so when we start to look around and think about how the world actually needs us, can you sit with that thought for a moment? The world needs you. You are not here by mistake. I saw a post many years ago, and I've forgotten all the details of all of the numbers, but like, in order for any person to exist, the number of things that have to happen, the number of ancestors that have to have existed is profound. It's a big number. And when we really think about the miracle that each and every single one of us is to be here on this journey, the world needs you. You're meant to be here. You have a place in this world. And certainly your life is not meant to be given over to the trauma and the pain of other people's choices. This is one of the reasons why I love the work that I do so very much, because it's all about reclaiming our lives and then being able to go out into our world and do the things that we really want to do, have the relationships that we want to do, create the change that we want to create in the world. I see my clients doing so many amazing things, starting their own businesses, beginning, to offer classes and courses themselves, creating relationships that are healthy and strong, parenting in really profoundly different ways. And that is all born out of them embracing their brilliance, our inner knowing, our knowledge, our wisdom, our capacity. And I think there's something here that's fascinating too about this statement. The world needs our grace. When we start to love ourselves and we start to take care of ourselves, even though we are flawed, even though we are imperfect, then we are going to start to see the world around us and the people around us with, I think, way more compassion and interest and curiosity. One of my clients right now just wrote me, "Oh my gosh, like I am so taking back my life, and I am so beginning to understand how to embrace the wholeness of me, like all of who I am." And as she is doing that, she's noticing that now she's looking at the other people in her life and she's being like a little less afraid. Like, yeah, people have flaws, people have, attributes that we don't always love, but that doesn't make them unlovable. And the more we can embrace that about ourselves, then the more that we can pass on that kind of love and grace and compassion. And I truly believe that that's when the world really changes, and that we get to be magnificent, right? We get to shine, we get to be brilliant, we get to be beautiful and amazing, and not just white knuckling it through our lives, not just struggling and striving, but we get to thrive and grow and blossom and see real change in ourselves and in others. So hug yourself this week. Wrap yourself up in love and self-care. And as always, if there's anything I can do to be a support to you, I'm here. Reach out. Until next time, take good care of you.